There's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
0-1 the count. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Rodon is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Hard liner to center field. Cordell is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Previously against Carlos Rodon, he's just 2 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. Ball game.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely yet a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. left center for a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're at 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. That'll bring in Willians Astudillo, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Geyer there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Yankees 4 and the White Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Domingo Germán is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Digging in, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be.
What's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail here 4-0. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Number 11.
First pitch
Brett
on its way.
Gardner.
He pulls this one into right. Geyer is there, one away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it. Up next for Chicago, Daniel Polka. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Here's Yonder Alonso, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Astudillo shading to his right. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Hamilton has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Geyer has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Next for the Yankees.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Strike the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So
welcome back. As the White Sox look to get the offense going in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Goins. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a fastball line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Guyer. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voit, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Luke Voit.
Here comes the first pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Goins is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that 1-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Digging in, Willians Astudillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Giancarlo Stanton will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Anderson. Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing right field.
He's ready. Here's
Number
the first
99,
offering.
Aaron.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the Yankees. Now playing left field. Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
This is popped up. Hamilton has a play. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Jose Abreu. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night as he tacks on to his total. Currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Aaron Bummer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 39, Aaron Bomber.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 home. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. One and two. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-1. Driven nicely into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The shortstop.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he hits one on a line to left field. That's in there, base hit, and they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
In now, Luke Voit. The runner's breaking for home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore, as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Here's big Aaron Judge. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to center field. Cordell looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Home run number 39 on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, number 64.
Into the box now, Willians Astudillo. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordell giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So there's one. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Daniel Palka.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Yonder Alonso, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at bat. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
0-1 count, and the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just a moment. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. In now, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. Runners off for second. Right back to him on the mound. To Abreu for the big double play.
Now batting, the second baseman.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. He must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes. Ready now for the White Sox, Ryan Goins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Goins playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Brandon Guyer. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Ryan Cordell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown side of Chicago. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Randall Delgado comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Randall Delgado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the relay home. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
In now, Williams Astudillo. And a double steal try here. And that'll get down out there. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. The run scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the runner's on his way home. On the bunt attempt is popped up. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. And digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Scooped up on the backhand. Go over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is forced to settle for one.
For the traditional 7th inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Strike one to start the at-bat. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
This one's down to third. Backhanded. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter. Once you get into the 7th, and it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to 3rd as he's in safely.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at 3rd. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch is popped up. Abreu is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at 3rd now.
Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voit. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
41, Kelvin Herrera.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. In there, a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Into the box now, Willians Astudillo. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Geyer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of... Stepping up to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
0-2 to Alonso.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And it's fouled away. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Goins.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Goins. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Moncada has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now in the box, Billy Hamilton. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. 0-1 the count. He's running again. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they extend their lead even further.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's
Now
his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. Comes set and the 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Striding into the box, Brandon Guyer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. The 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he's sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
In now, Ryan Cordell. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Cordell goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
Germán records his 14th winning decision of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Carlos Rodon was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.